Hi, hello, how are you? It's Gooey. I just wanted to give you the heads up that the first map of Nuke is a little bit sort of halfway through because we weren't given the links for GoTV in the correct period of time. It's not the fault of ESL, it was just a small communication breakdown between parties A and parties B. So we are going to be joining the game a little bit late, but it's still a good latter half of a map, and then we continue with the second map with absolutely no problems. So I apologize, you're going to be missing a little bit of the beginning of Nuke, but we pick up from about the 9th round with no problems after that. My apologies, and please enjoy. This is the best chance that the terrorists have had in a while to claw back around. Single tap on the defuse, and the headshot comes down from Tux's Mindfreak. Claw together a third round. Bit of a strong ramp hold coming in from the CTs. Crunchy and Zune going to be pushing forward into that and getting shot in the back of the head by Drox, picking up 2 and 3 with the assistance of Vision. And a strong hold from the CTs in the ramp room sees them to an 8th. And the last round of the half is going to be a bit of a poor buy from the terrorists with not much money. And their short-lived success. As we see an outside push. PZ throws down smoke. Cautious of the long rotate. But the T's are going to be quick to push through. Secret getting 2 down. One with the Galil, one with the Deagle. Tux left outside in a vulnerable position here with the AK-47. Expecting someone to push from A main, and they do. No damage exchanged. Zune picking up the first kill on the B bomb site. Pushing in through ramp, we've got one in the... Tux picking up a double kill there, only left with Vision on the CT side, trying to hold the defuse. And unfortunately, Tux is going to be successful on the attack. Change of half now. CT the favourable side for Nuke. Is CT going to be the side? That claws them back into the game with a fast push for the terrorists in through the ramp room. Zune with a bit of success in the lobby on the Desert Eagles, but the terrorists are already planting the bomb on the B sites. Counter-terrorist stuck outside of double doors with a Molotov, and it's a quick rotate through secret for the counter-terrorists as they make their way to the B site. Apoc unfortunate there on the ramp hold. Double push from the CTs there, and a double flash from Tux. As there's a strong hold from the double doors, 3 of them there. Crunchy successful on one of them, and Zune successful on another. The last of PZ there, unfortunately unable to hold down. And they're going to get the defuse off in the nick of time. That sees Mindfreak with a 5th. And a good start on the second half. Tuck's going to be holding from the CT position here as the terrorists are going to be making their way outside. And a lobby hold. Crunchy holding from the admin position onto Heaven. Keeping an eye on Trophy Room. A bit of a push out from Secret. Swerzen taking care of that position. Zune not getting much there. Pops the vent, which is going to be heard by the terrorists there. As they make a push into the ramp room. But they're not going to hang on to it. They're going to concede that back, and they're going to head back to lobby. 55 seconds left in the half. In the round. My apologies. Unsuccessful push there through the hut, as there is now a CT in there, holding his ground. PZ equally unsuccessful there. Tux holding the back line. As Tux gets a good timing on Mini, Crunchy, the same thing onto Vision. And a good hold there from the CTs once more. See a quick through, get a quick shutdown there from Cairo, double kill with a bit of help, and out through Squeaky, 2 more. As the counter-terrorists are starting to catch up. Mindfreak gaining a bit of pace here in the second half, almost equalising it. Shows how important it is to win that CT pistol. even if they were unsuccessful in stopping the defuse. The first gun round comes out for ground zero here. Gonna see what they're really made of. As we're seeing, 4 head inside lobby. 1 is going to be holding the outside there. Held by Swozen. Zune is going to be blowing the smoke open. See nobody. They're holding the back trophy at the moment, sitting in the smoke. They're going to be pushing it to Tux, who is successful on the first kill. Drops back under ramp as they are making moves towards heaven. Swears and picks up Drogs. Vision gets him back. PZ cleaning out Tux from the ramp. And it's looking to be an A-site finish. Vision sitting up there in the heaven. Zune successful on Damio. We'll say Damio until proven otherwise. Gonna have Zune and Vision seeing eye to eye very shortly. Zune tagged heavier, runs away into sight. Holds himself safely around the corner. Long distance MP7 from Cairo. Position is expected from Vision. Unsuccessful on getting him with the nade. And a successful trade from Cairo sees it evened up by Mindfreak, 8-8, picking up the AK, as does Crunchy. Gonna see ourselves here at a tied game. And a terrorist tactical timeout as ground zero have lost their opening 4 rounds in the second half here. Going to be wanting to talk it over, figure out what's going on. And we're off for round 17. Mindfreak against ground zero here. 4 rounds have been clawed back pretty quickly. Tux clearing out the glass there. Bit of early aggression. As we have another pistol round from ground zero. Vision pushing through, doesn't get any success there. Taken out by Zune. Cairo trading the same twice onto Damio. PZ picking up one with a P250. Zune shooting through the smoke. Apok is in the vent and shot through the smoke by Swerz, and Crunchy picking up the last one of PZ. Only 1 kill there from ground zero. Not much success in their pistol push. And this now sees Mindfreak. For the first time in a long time, they're ahead. Heading into round 18. As we see an AWP for the CTs once again, an AWP for the Ts in the hands of PZ, wanting to get a quick push. Whilst we're going a bit slow outside, I shall take small adjustment of the microphone. Appreciate that comment. We've seen 2 trades. Oh, and a third one from Swerz onto PZ. A lot of money being spent on that AWP, but not much coming of it. Quite unfortunate there. Vision in the A side, expecting somebody to be coming up heaven. Doesn't seem like that's going to be the case. Heading down the vent now, expecting this to be a B finish, as is Tux, trying to do it quietly, unsuccessful in such. Very low in the hands of Damio as they push into the site, and Tux on the big green. It cleans him up. The bomb is down and he sees the second player of Vision and picks him up as well. Mindfreak now doing incredibly on the second half for the CT half. Very successful half from them. Another outside push, met with a Molotov, but they're ahead of it. Going to be making a quick push into garage there. Swear isn't able to pick up one of Drox. He's getting pressure from the other side, but Tux is holding that down. Taking on another fight with the Tech 9, but it reigns superior in the outside. PZ expecting a push from Secret, getting a boost onto Red. Sees into CT. Still expecting Secret. Oh, Cairo unable to get him with the AK-47. APOC actually picks up the AK-47 now, throws a nade into heaven. Is he able to get the bomb down? Baits out the push. CT's not taking a bar of it. Holding the bomb plant this time, and Ground Zero get their first bomb plant. Money rounds, but with his back turned to the CTs, APOC is shot in the back of the head. 1v3 now. PZ sitting in a main and taken down quite quickly by Zoom. 11th round for Mindfreak. And yet more disappointment on the side of Ground Zero. Prime a sub from Lily. How good's that? Thank you. Appreciate it. A quick push out of Squeaky here from the T's. One more from Hut, being held down by Cairo. Gets the first kill, unable to get the second. APOC pushing him with the double AK. Quite successful. The bomb has been dropped in the process, but that is okay. We're going to be putting the bomb down. Same position as last time. Can they hold it a bit more successfully? Tux isn't favouring that. With the first kill onto Damio. Vision picking up a second onto Crunchy. Swearson taking out Vision from the Heaven. Now a 2-on-2, but we're not sure of where either of them are. Smoking the bomb. Tux is going to be getting the defuse. Swearson did not see Squeaky dead, and so is APOC. CTs are going to be able to get the defuse off here. And that is going to see them onto map point. Once again, Ground Zero getting the bomb down, which is the first part, but not able to hold it. Which is equally as important. Map point for Mindfreak on Nuke. The best of 3, so Ground Zero, plenty of time to return the blow. Tuck's going to be getting an early Molotov out in Trophy. Demio is going to be making a return back. Going to be smokes and flashes thrown towards the A site. Swearson holding down outside once again, jumping to get a look over the smoke. And the nades are thrown onto A. Vision's ready, Drox is ready, they're pushing in. They get the entry. But that's shut down. Cairo and Zune. 2 kills equally, but the bodies are still on A. Zune picks up another. Pushing out of hut, gets another. Swierzen. Apok. With a return. Now in a 1v2 with 50 HP. Got the AWP sitting down in vent. With a pistol. Not much to be said there. Interesting time. Tux is having a look. Misses the timing. Just. As we push back onto the A site and Crunchy picks up the final kill. 13-8 in favor of Mindfreak. Unfortunately, Ground Zero unable to hit the ground running with success on their opponent's map pick. Up next, we've got Dust 2, the pick of Ground Zero. Can we get a bit of ground back? Or are they going to be going home with 0?